Hi, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Charlotte, and we run a wedding boutique.
Today we're going to talk to you about how to plan your wedding.
You've always dreamt about having a fairy tale wedding, then you really need to plan it to perfection. So what do you need to do to plan your perfect fairy tale wedding?
It's all about the dress.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about the big dress, the hair, the veil, the tiara, entourage of bridesmaids, flower girls, page boys.
Petals down the aisle.
It's all about going over the top with a fairy tale wedding. Maybe arriving in a horse-drawn carriage.
Or a really grand old vintage car.
Everything sort of dressed up to the nines, all your guests dressed up to the nines, top hats.
Morning suits.
Yeah, everything like that. Really, fairy tale is about over the top.
Possibly even a cathedral wedding, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Or a church. I think it is all about the aisle, that entrance as well, I think.
Flowers down the aisle, flower girls throwing petals down the aisle.
A long walk down the aisle with a really nice big train, you know, a really dramatic veil. I just think that whole impact of the fairy tale.
I don't think it necessarily matters where you have your reception. It could be in a marquee, it could be in a stately home, it can be in a barn. It's just about sort of the over the top. So as soon as you walk in, you're wowed and you almost step back at the sight of the room and the table decorations, loads of flowers. Everything's kind of is over the top.
Yeah, I think the centerpieces can be, you know, really nice tall vases with, you know, draping flowers.
Yeah.
I think, oh gosh, you know, loads of sparkle on the table, loads of little favours and treats on the table. We could do sweets, sugared almonds would look great, table confetti.
And again, I don't think it matters what time of year you get married, because any time of year would suit a fairy tale wedding. Another element to your fairy tale wedding, I think, is the cutting of the cake. The cake is sort of the centerpiece of everything. So you really need to go as over the top as you do with the cake, as you do with your dress. So maybe a profiterole cake, or definitely a 3-tiered cake with lots of flowers on top, because really it needs to, when you're cutting the cake and you're there in your dress and your hair and everything, the cake has to sort of be as magnificent as you look.
Also, maybe the first dance.
Yeah.
You could really, you know, you could learn a first dance to your personal song, or make it a bit tongue-in-cheek. Either way, but I think it is that whole moment of focusing on you in your dress.
Yeah, you are the princess for the day.
Yeah, but just don't forget about the groom as well. He needs to be able to dance with you and stand next to you in your wedding dress. And that's how you plan your fairy tale wedding.